Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you see me now and you see on the title, today we're gonna be doing the next character of Game of Thrones. Gonna be doing Tyrion Lannister, one of the best characters that I love the most. One of them from the series. Is a character that has evolved so much from the first season, has went through so many things, changed, and now has become one of the most important characters of the series. I'm not gonna tell you more, I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's very important character right now that I really like. So today we're gonna be doing a transformation by using just colors, just changing shadings and light. We're not gonna be adding any type of latex or any kind of volume, so let's get started. First thing I'm gonna be doing is popping up some blue lenses, and now they're ready. I'm gonna start by creating with a brown shade, a warm brown shade, but it's going to be the new lid. I'm gonna be creating that kind of a dropping eyelid type of effect. So I'm gonna be adding that line that goes across my lid. It goes up on the front part and then it goes all the way across to the end of my eye. I will intensify this with a couple of more shades, but for now this is what I'm gonna be doing. With the same shade I'm gonna also be starting to create a little more thick effect on the features. I'm gonna be using to create a more kind of tip up type of nose, and marking also what is going to be the under eye bags and blend it quite well. Tyrion has a very specific nose, so I'm gonna be creating quite a bit more flattened type of base of the nose, so it creates a little lifted up and more pointed type of nose, and very rounded nose. Also keep adding some of the effect on the under eye bags and blend it really well. We don't have nothing too harsh. The eyebrows is a very another of the very specific features we have to create to start creating that kind of dripping effect on the eyes. So I'm gonna be first filling with my normal eyebrow product that I use. Once I get on the outer part of the eyebrow, I'm gonna go pretty low on the base of the arch area. So the arch of the eyebrow, but the baseline, the ones that goes closer to the lid. So I'm gonna go pretty far down to create a more kind of dripping sadness type of effect on my eyes. I swapped for a khaki green type of color, the one that I use normally, and start enhancing the shadings I create previously. Also, I'm gonna be adding this layer on top of the layer color I apply on the eyes to create that kind of dripping down type of lid effect. But also, I'm gonna be doing this using this color to enhance also the shading around the sides of the nose, and also it's going to be the one that is going to be helping me to start creating the flat effect on this the cheekbones area. He has a very flattened and not too much volume type of effect, so I wanted to create that type of flat effect that goes from sides of the temples all the way to the central of the face, going around the cheekbones and also on the forehead. Now I'm gonna go for the warmer brown and a very wide open bristle brush and start creating what is going to be the beard. It's gonna go all around the face and also the mustache. For that I'm gonna be using a smaller brush. But it's going to be creating an effect that goes a little bit like pulling down a little bit the face, and also it will really start it by the border of my lips, and the upper lips is going to be nearly completely covered by the beard, and I'm going to leave also a space between both of the sides of the mustache. I went a bit farther down on the neck, just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to be moving to the black. This will create an effect of 3D, a little more dimensional, and I'm going to go just above this brown that I apply in some areas, not covering, just having to show both of the shades, the black and the brown around. Now that I have the beard on, I know exactly some of the details that I have to add a bit more to emphasize that flatness that he has on the cheekbone area. So I'm gonna be adding some shading here and there to create that realistic effect. I'm gonna be back to the black and start enhancing that detail I create across the lid to create a little more depth and more intense effect of the dripping effect in both of the eyes. I'm gonna be applying this black and blend it. I want something intense, but I don't want a harsh line. I want something that will integrate a little bit better into my face, just a little more credible. And last touch gonna be doing will be to give it some highlights. For that I'm gonna be using a cream color in beige. That will help us to create the intense effect of the opposite of the shadings. So I'm gonna be applying on the space I left between the eyebrows, and that effect I create as it goes across the lid, that will create a more voluminous up type of effect to this area. Also gonna be applying this highlighting on the base up of the nose and also on the tip of the nose to create a bit more intense effect to it. I don't know why I didn't record. I think I stopped recording and I didn't notice. I used a brownish, a warmer shade to create the scarves that he has on one of the sides of the face and in the other side. You see it goes kind of across, like it will be the sword. And for the hair, I don't want to put up some wig because I don't have anything that goes similar to his style, so I decided to paint it. I'm going to be using an aqua colors to paint first in black, in brown. Then I'm going to be adding a little bit of a lighter brown to give some definition some lightness, and then a bit of black to give the definition. I'm gonna be putting on a jacket that resembles the one that he's wearing on the last season, and that's it. This is Tyrion Lannister.
Well guys, I opened my jacket because I'm sweating my ass off, sorry. I'm gonna leave the list of products that I use on the bar below next to the rest of the Game of Thrones tutorials I've done so far. You can request me which one you want me to do next. Just let me remind you, I've done Cersei Lannister, Arya Stark, Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryan and Khal Drogo, and this one will be the next one, which is Tyrion Lannister. Just let me know which one you want me to recreate next. I hope you enjoyed. If you do so, please give me a thumbs up and share so more people can watch it. Here you have the direct link so you can subscribe to my channel and don't miss any of my tutorials. And if you speak Spanish, you'll find the tutorial for the Spanish uploaded a couple of days ago, so you have for everybody. So I hope you enjoy and see you next one. Be happy.